How's it going, everyone? My name is Mustang. Welcome back to some more BeamNG Drive. And in today's video, we're going to be revisiting a mod that I checked out ages ago, but it has actually been updated. And I think that these are some pretty cool additions to this car. Now, if you remember about a year ago, around summer, I would say, of 2024, I reviewed a mod called the Kodiak, which took the D-Series and turned it kind of like into a Ford Raptor Ram TRX type truck. And yeah, it's back and has been updated. And this is the new and improved one. This is the original variant that we looked at in the original video, but there has been some updates to it. I think, obviously, I don't know if these little decals were here, but this is definitely new. The new sunroof. And it looks like this has been edited a bit. I remember being a lot more slanted, but that's just me. And also the Gavril emblem is now embedded, and these very girthy looking exhaust ports in the back, as long as a custom bumper to fit those exhaust ports, in addition to a custom front bumper too. Yeah, and as well as some other things, as you can see on the interior, which has a Bastion look. It looks like it's taken from the Bastion, which I actually kind of like it. This looks pretty darn cool. It actually fits the vehicle suspiciously low, as well as the Gavril logo. Let's look at the engine to see what's under the hood here. Which, yeah, it's got the same Bastion V8. It takes the engine from the Bastion, but yeah, let's start this bay up and see how this thing sounds here. But before I do that, remember, if you're enjoying this game on the channel and you want to see more, hey, consider leaving a like of the video. And also, right down there, may also consider subscribing. Anyways, without further ado, let's start her up, shall we? Oh yes, and as you can see, there's another change. The truck now has LEDs. Yeah, running lights. Yeah, this is something the original model did not have. But yeah, let's rip her. Let's rip her around, shall we? Oh yeah. Now let's go up here. Obviously, it's an off-roader, so we can do stuff like this. Yeah, this thing feels a lot more at home out here. I think this mod was added before the Quarry was even here. Someone can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I don't think this was here during this time. But yeah, we can just rip around here, and as we fall into the crater of the Quarry, ow. Yeah, we may have damaged the undercarriage here, but yeah, that's totally fine. I think the mirrors are also customly done too. It's got the indicators on the mirrors. Now, there are quite a few configurations. I think originally there was only like 3 or 4, but that has since been expanded. Now we have the Kodiak, the regular one that we're in right now. We have the Kodiak Baron, which is kind of like a high-powered Bronco. Kodiak Contender, which looks like a bit more tame version. The Kodiak Gavril Performance. Kodiak Off-Road. The Park Ranger, which was one that was in the original mod when I first checked it out. The Roadsport package. The Roadsport Crew Cab. The Kodiak Sport. The Kodiak Sport Short Bed. The Kodiak Diesel Dually. The Kodiak Fleet. And then the Kodiak Powerhouse. So yeah, obviously a lot more configurations now, and I actually quite like them. I like them a lot. I think I'll keep this mod in my in my roster. And we're gonna toggle 4-wheel drive on this thing. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I like how they integrate the interior. It's surprisingly well done. It's really well done. It surprisingly fits the car. It doesn't look out of place at all, which I really like. But yeah, let's do this. Oh, this thing's a bit more This thing doesn't does this thing even have the same engine? Hold on a minute. Okay, no, it has the same engine. Oh, that's so weird. Huh. Now we're gonna go back up here again. Yeah, I bet you this would be an awesome vehicle to run from the police in, which, hey, maybe that's, maybe we should do that for, Saturday's police chase episode. Which, now that I think about it, it's actually a pretty good idea. Okay, ESC doesn't seem to be our friend here, so we're gonna open her up a bit more. Yeah, this is a pretty cool truck here. And let's actually crash this thing here. All right, the interior actually doesn't look too bad. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I was expecting this not to fare too well, but actually it fares it quite nicely. Cool, really nice. Okay, now for the Contender, which is a basic off-road package, 5.7-liter V8 and a 10-speed automatic. Which I'm guessing this has the same, yep, it's got the same interior, except a bit more tame-looking version. Yeah, it doesn't have all the wide-body kits and everything. But I'm still expecting it to have just as much power. Yeah, also, the exhaust isn't as loud either. Yeah, I wonder if this was done like as a joint venture between Bruckle and Gavril. That would be pretty cool in the lore. Alright, excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna go take a trip over to the racetrack. Because obviously there's a few street versions that I would love to try out. Imagine if they made it like a street version of the Raptor or the TRX. Okay, I mean they kind of did back in the early 2000s. However, they don't have a modern version of it. Heck, I'm still waiting for them to revive the El Camino, which I doubt that they will. Oh yeah, hold on. I want to like try and slide this thing. I don't think that I can do that on this type of road, but I'm going to try. Hey, there we go. Yeah, imagine this thing, seeing this thing sliding in your rear view. Oh, hey! Oh well. Well, yeah, let's move on to the next configuration here. Let's see, what's next on the... Okay, Gavril Performance. Okay, single cab Kodiak taken to a certified Gavril dealer to add the GP600 supercharger kit to boost the power to 604 horsepower and 22-inch wheels. Okay, what is this one like? Okay, I'm guessing this is like kind of like a muscle. Actually, not really. It looks like a basic truck except a bit upgraded. I really like the interior. It's like a modern day D-Series. Oh, I can hear that whine. Hold on, let's I bet you this thing does some sick burnouts. Okay, it can do some peels. Okay, I don't think the automatic transmission likes it very much. Yeah, I think this is like a more like tame version. Like it doesn't feel very slidey, even with like ESC completely off. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's what I get for not looking where I was going, I guess. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, it's still a very nice. We need a few like little boring versions. It doesn't make things as exciting. We're going to skip over this. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We are going to take a look at this. Yeah, some would consider the Kodiak a pavement princess, but this Kodiak has some dirty trails in its life. It may have blinded some drivers with the giant aftermarket LED lights in the off-road bumper and roof. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah. Yeah, here we go. And yeah, it's got some aftermarket headlights, as you can see. Hold on, I'm guessing, yeah, there. Oh my god, that is bright. Yeah, no, if you are one of these drivers that has, like, blinding lights on the front of your vehicle, like, honestly, respectfully, go, like, take them off, please. Like, you're blinding, you're not doing anybody else any favors by putting them on. All right, and you already know where I'm taking this thing. Actually, you know, I'm gonna turn these things off because that is going to be distracting, and we're gonna turn off this. Okay, four-wheel drive. Yeah, the course that it should be made for, right? Okay, this is doing it pretty well. Also, I feel like they changed like the fenders on this a little bit. Man, it took those jumps like a champ. Ah! Oh! It's fine, it can take it. It's the off-road edition. It should be able to take it at least. And look at that. It made it. Virtually unscathed. Check that out. You can't say... That's something you can't brag about for most vehicles I've taken on that track. And then afterward, you can just do burnouts in the parking lot. Uh-oh. Oh. When you don't do that, you can do burnouts in the parking lot. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing gets sideways so easily, but I love it. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that beautiful slide. Oh, there it goes. It finally, yeah, it takes a little bit, but once the back end kicks out, it just goes into the most beautiful slide ever. Awesome. I love that. That is sick. Okay, next variant, which I believe are the Roadsport configurations. Let's see how well these things are. We also have the Sport models too, which seem to be a bit more tame versions. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's take a look at the Powerhouse. I'm guessing this is like a Power Wagon variant, like Power Wagon style. Oh, let's see here. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to take it over to the other off-road track here. Yeah, over here, this little area. I mean, I don't know if this is an off-road track. I'm calling it an off-road track. I think it's an off-road track. All right, here we go. Okay. We're all right. Yeah, I feel like this is more of a rally track. It's not really much of an off-road track, like a rallycross track. But hey, it's still nice. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, check that out. Not too bad. Alright. Now we can check out the Roadsport. Actually, wait. I know I'm getting sidetracked here, but I do want to check out the dually. Like, what's so special about this one? Oh, hello, you're coming a bit close there, aren't you? Like, you don't have anything special, do you? I mean, it feels slightly faster than a normal diesel. I mean, hey, it can still do burnouts, there's that. Okay, it can do peels very easily, I will give it that. Also, looks like the bed has been slightly modified. It looks a lot more smoothed out, rather than the aggressive fender flares that the regular dually has. I actually like this look. It looks very clean. They kind of cleaned up the look. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Ouch. Yeah, you're probably not gonna walk away from that one, Chief. All right, let's take a look at another variant here. And now let's properly test out the Roadsport configurations, because why not? We also have the Sport variants, which I'm guessing it's going to be this, but with an extra crew cab and stuff. And I'm guessing this is going to be like Ram's, like the original Ram SRT truck with the Viper engine. That's what I'm guessing this is going to be like. I don't know, let's see. Trash control, no, we'll keep it to Roadsport. Yeah, it also has a custom hood, I believe. Let's take this thing to the track. Okay, brakes leave a little bit to be desired on this thing, I will say that now. Okay, let's take this thing to the track here. Let's see how well it does here. Alright, it's got peels. I do like the custom paint scheme. Very nicely done. Alright, come on. Oh, okay, it can get sideways very easily. There's no way this thing only has 4 gears. I am not buying that for some reason. Hold on. Yeah, no, it has more than 4 gears, that's for sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, here we go. I'm wondering if this is the same issue the other, like the Gavril Performance version of the Kodiak had. Because it wasn't using all of its gears. Okay, time to slow down a lot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, I spun out. Nice. But hey, it's a pretty... Actually, let's see how well this thing does on the drag strip. Because if this is anything like its real-life counterpart, it should be pretty quick. Okay, let's do this. $147, $150. Oh, we're gonna reach 160 before we hit the sand and launch ourselves into a tree. Ouch. Okay, how about the crew cab? How well does that thing do? I'm guessing it's gonna be the same one except slightly heavier. Except this time you can carry the homies with you and probably scare the bejesus out of them while you show off your mad driving skills. Okay, you know what? Is the fact that it's on Roadsport mode is that what it's complaining about? Also, like the new, as much as I like all the additions they made to the racetrack, navigating this thing is becoming increasingly confusing. Okay, I think you have to put this in manual mode in order for, if you want to use all the gears. Yeah, we're getting wheel spin 6th gear. Okay. Yeah, that is insane. We got wheel spin 6th gear. Jesus. Yeah, this is one heck of a truck. But let's see how well it does off the car jump arena, shall we? Let's find out. Okay, I'm obviously using the top tier version of this because why wouldn't I? Alright, let's see how well this thing does. Okay. Now look at that suspension compress, leaving the ramp around 140. Oh, okay, well, it doesn't look like it was able to land on its wheels this time, unfortunately, and we might go into a roll. Yep. Oh, Jesus. I mean, hey, we kind of made it to the pool, but yeah, I think we could do better. I bet you we could do better if we pull out the Roadsport version, which I'm pretty sure is going to be the fastest one here. And I'm going to switch to manual mode, traction control off. No. Off. There we go. Around 200 miles an hour is where we leave the ramp. And we are flying straight as a board. Going to the 520 meter mark as we explode into millions of pieces. Dang. Yeah. Well, we still made it in the pool. But yes, that was the Gavril D-Series Kodiak. An amazing mod for a really cool truck in real life. The mod link will be down in the description as always. And with that being said, I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.